The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. This is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. We've got Durant. Sabonis is out there with Garnett. Then it's Nash. And it's McGrady in at the shooting guard. And for Brooklyn, James is out there with Irving. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then it's Weber. And it's Thurman in at the 5 spot. So the Timberwolves will get the first possession. Nash outside. Pass to Garnett. Fires for 3. A shot by McGrady, no good.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Here's Nash after the basket by Brooklyn. For the 3. Brooklyn with the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here's James. Banked in off the glass.
And making it look easy. LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
LeBron against Nash. Pass to Garnett. And here's KD for 3. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels him.
Now you see LeBron James' selflessness on display. He loves to make his teammates feel good.
McGrady outside. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Brooklyn with the ball. Up top, Embiid. Garnett with the steal. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Pass to Nash. Shoots. Rebound by Joel Embiid.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Nice time from Embiid. The big man showing off his vision there.
So the Timberwolves call their first timeout.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Vince Carter, he's checked in for Embiid. Minnesota also with the sub. Paul's checked in. Minnesota with the ball. 7-point differential. Pass to McGrady. Lets it go with the 3. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Here's LeBron, and LeBron throws it down.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Now here's Paul. Garnett with the screen for Paul.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Pass to McGrady. Will it go? And James pulls it down.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Carter with the bucket.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And here's Garnett. Vince Carter getting it to go from deep. Back to Garnett. McGrady outside. 5 to shoot. It's hauled in by LeBron.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And the Timberwolves call time. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Green, he's checked in for Garnett. And it's Corver in for Durant. On defense, Brooklyn. Sabonis sets the pick for Green. That's tipped. George with the steal. Here's Irving. And Dr. J slams it in.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Now here's Corver. We've got 33 seconds left here in the opening quarter.
Chris Paul not only has a great handle, but man, his footwork is so good.
Here's Curry. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Paul Pierce is checked in for Tracy McGrady.
What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
Paul looking around. And here's Green outside, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Brooklyn, feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. Their transition game has been in full effect. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Sabonis is out there with Green. Then it's Chris Paul. Then there's Kyle Korver. And it's Pierce in at the 3 slot. On the wing, Green. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Wow, this is next level now. Draymond Green in the pick and roll with the ball in his hands. Really nice job there.
The offensive rebound. And it's Paul George with the finish.
And putting his explosive athleticism on full display there. George is capable of some highlight reel dunks.
Pierce kicks to Green. Back to Pierce. Pass to Green. Shot clock at 6. Here's Paul. Rebound, Brooklyn. On the wing, George. Pierce covering. Here's Weber. It's rebounded by Paul. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Timberwolves. trailing by 19. Right side, Sabonis. Pierce against Curry. Spins. The shot by Pierce will not go. Carter inside the three-point line, and that one off the back of the rim and in. And that's now 7 points for Vince Carter. Minnesota calls timeout. He's checked in for Brooklyn. Irving comes in for Stephen Curry. Tracy McGrady's checked in for the Timberwolves. Nash comes in for Paul. Here's McGrady. Scoreless thus far. Nash outside. Corver against George. McGrady. Another miss by Minnesota.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Here's George, and again it's Brooklyn converting.
And Paul George knocks that one down every time. He is a threat to score from any spot on the floor.
Nash outside. Green kicks to Corver. Green with a screen on George. He had a nice open look right there.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Nash against Irving. Here's Weber. Hands it from downtown. Weber's got 5 points so far.
And while the arc isn't a focus of Weber's game, he is more than able to knock those down when given a chance.
Nash the pass to Sabonis. Sabonis sets the big for Green. And a miss there on the triple. Green's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Here's Carter.
And this is why he's called insanity. Some of Carter's throwdowns are downright vicious.
Sabonis' screen on Carter. McGrady passes to Corver. 1:29 left to play here in the half.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
Rebounded by the Timberwolves. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
The shot by McGrady, no good. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run right now. The shot's good from Irving.
Now, Paul George is always about making the right play. What a pretty pass.
So it's the Timberwolves now. Nash outside. Sabonis sets the pick for Nash. Outside Corver. Back to Nash. Fires from 18. And he drops that one in.
And the quickness of Nash's game, just taking a shot there before the defense has a chance to react.
Here's George, and George with the stuff.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like a Greg for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Nash outside. Pass to Sabonis. McGrady outside. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer. Rebound, Brooklyn. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside, Carter. That's in. Coming off the assist from Embiid. Embiid's got 3 assists now in this one. Embiid with the steal. And so it's Brooklyn out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Look at Vince Carter in this game. I mean, he's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. George is out there with Irving. Then there's Embiid. Then it's Weber. And it's James in at the small forward. That's Billy Cunningham's 5 as we get into the second half.
And I'll tell you what, few forwards have ever had that lightning first step of Dr. J. He just takes away the angles of the defense.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Left side, George. Outside to Weber. From downtown, the shot's good on the assist by George. Weber's got 8 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over, so you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
KD on the wing. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And so it's Brooklyn with it. The 3 from LeBron. Traps in the tray. 7 points in the game.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
KD passes to Nash. And here is McGrady. 5 on the clock. To halt the run. The rebound by Chris Webber.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Kevin Garnett with the steal. McGrady outside. Over Irving. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Durant with the steal. Nash outside. Garnett with a screen on Irving. Here's Nash. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
Such an unpredictable player. Nash keeps defenses on their toes and just baits them into mistakes.
This is his first free throw of the game. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Brooklyn with the ball. In the second half, they've only given up 1 basket coming from the free throw line. Garnett left side. Six on the shot clock. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
That one on Weber.
And just a great all-around scorer. Garnett has the defense a little anxious there.
And both free throws good from Garnett. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. And James throws it down hard.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
Here's McGrady. No good on the triple. And so it's Brooklyn with it. Right side, George. And he elevates for the slam. Domantas Sabonis did not like that at all.
Oh, yes, sir. PJ making it look easy.
Nash with it. McGrady outside. Back to Nash. Just 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. McGrady. The Timberwolves again can't hit. From deep, George. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 3 assists in the game. To the paint. It's tipped and stolen by James. Pass to Weber. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And how unique is Weber? A smooth shooting big man with some sick handles.
Brooklyn shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. And he knocks down the first one. Brooklyn making some changes. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Embiid. Carter comes in for LeBron. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Irving. Minnesota also making some changes. Green, he's checked in for Garnett. Korver comes in for McGrady. And Chris Paul subbed in for Nash. Back to Paul to stop the run. Good on the triple. Paul's got 5 points so far.
Well, Chris Paul by nature wants to pass the ball, but if you leave him open, he understands he's got to make those shots.
Curry, good.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Al Paul, 5 points in the game. Outside, Green. We've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Lays it up off the glass. Green's got his second basket.
Tenacity. It's the first word that comes to mind with Draymond Green. Is he the tallest power forward in the league? No. But can he score it? Yes.
Sinks the three-pointer.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
And so it's Brooklyn with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for Minnesota, they've got Chris Paul. Pierce out there with Brook Lopez. Then it's Nash. And it's McGrady in at the 3. Just 3 to shoot. Nash's shot is off. And here's Brooklyn. The 3 from George. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
You've got to be in Paul George's shooting space in order to make him uncomfortable. You give him anything easy, look out.
Minnesota with the ball. It's Pierce on the wing. Lopez sets a screen for Pierce. He can't get it to go. Good D by Lopez. Worthy down low. Defended by Nash. Curry can't get it to go. Right side, Pierce. Good work defensively by Carter. And Worthy has got it here for Brooklyn. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Curry outside. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Pierce with the screen on Curry. The shot by McGrady, no good. Brooklyn with the ball. From deep, George. That's in there. Carter with the assist. George has got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Brooklyn.
You've allowed Paul George to lock in and get his rhythm. Now you better start to stop him.
Pierce dishes to McGrady. Back to Pierce. Pass to McGrady. The tray. Connects from three-point range. McGrady's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Here's Carter, and then Carter with the dunk.
And that's what Carter does best, knifing his way inside so he can finish with the easy slam.
It's Pierce on the wing. Kicks it out to Paul. The three, and he's good on the three ball.
Boy, Chris Paul just locked in right there. Shot ready on the catch.
Curry against Nash. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Miles Turner, he's checked in for Brook Lopez. And then for Minnesota, Sabonis, he's checked in for Lopez. Garnett comes in for Pierce. And Kevin Durant is subbed in for Chris Paul. Nash the pass to McGrady. No good with the triple.
When you're not in rhythm with the three ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Here's Turner. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Boy, Miles Turner insisting on playing through the contact, gets the finish.
So it's Minnesota now. McGrady outside. Sabonis sets the pick for McGrady. He takes it. Oh, that was a strong dunk.
That is nice. Doing it with style. McGrady punishing the D for giving him that kind of airspace.
Here's Curry. And the rebound goes to Nash. And the Timberwolves call timeout. They're behind by 50. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Paul George.
And his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Another miss by Minnesota. Brooklyn with the ball. Here's Worthy.
My goodness. Everyone's focused on Stephen Curry. He's focused on finding the next best shot. What a pretty pass.
Here's Garnett. And a little luck that time, but it drops. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Curry's shot is good.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Durant against George. From the arc. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by George.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Shoots from the baseline. There's Sabonis. The layup off target. Outside, George. George with the stuff.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And now, our player of the game, Paul George. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brett Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Weber is out there with Embiid. Then it's LeBron James. Then there's Irving. And it's Lopez in at the 5. Roman the paint. On for Chicago. We've got McHale. Jordan is out there with Kidd. And it's Rose. And it's Duncan in at the 5. Kidd passes to Rose. Outside, McHale. Down low. Here's Jordan. And it's rebounded by Dr. J, Julius Irving. Brooklyn with the ball. Weber gets to LeBron. And a great assist by Weber as that one goes in.
Well, instead of playing through LeBron, that time they set him up.
And here is Kidd. Pass to Jordan. And the shot goes in.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the
First personal foul.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throws of the game.
At the line for the away team, LeBron James. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Carter, he's checked in for Brooklyn.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Here's Duncan. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And Duncan just superb when he gets in close to the basket. Has a number of moves to choose from, and that soft, delicate touch near the rim.
The shot's good.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Irving against Kidd. Rose surveying the D. Beyond the arc. And Embiid pulls it down. Vince Carter on the wing. Defended by Jordan. And it's Carter missing. Kidd against Irving. Kidd passes to Jordan. Over Embiid. Jordan's shot is off. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Brooklyn. 3-point lead, and that one is good.
He's a skilled and willing passer. Vince gets to his teammates on time and on target.
Now here's Kidd. Pass to Jordan. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Fires from 18. Another shot, and Duncan with the layup.
And how about the timing from Duncan on the glass, getting there to collect that offensive rebound and the putback.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Ginobili, he's checked in for Rose. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Lopez is checked in. Kidd against Irving. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Irving's got his second bucket of the game to go.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Kidd kicks to Ginobili. McHale outside. Wants to get it to Duncan, and does.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Second chance effort, and he sinks the layup. Duncan's got 6.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Kidd. Hasn't made one yet. McHale passes to Duncan. Misses from short range. Brooklyn leading by 5. And here's James outside. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 8.
Showing some range, LeBron more than capable of hurting you from deep.
LeBron's gone 2 for 2 so far from 3. 1:07 left in the first. Pass to Duncan. Baseline jumper. Again, Duncan missing. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Brooklyn. On the wing, Irving. Carter against Ginobili. The kick out to Irving. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Jordan outside. 30 seconds left to play in the first. And it's sent back by Lopez.
This defense gets a lot scarier when Lopez is blocking shots.
Weber can't hit. Chicago trails by 8. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Jordan against LeBron. A drive by Jordan. Oh, he just jams it right over LeBron. Wow.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how brilliant throwdown. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Brooklyn. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
Team ball.
Chicago trails by 9, so with Rhodes on the bench. This is Phil Jackson's lineup. They got Jason Kidd. Warning is out there with James. That's Rajon Rondo. And it's Ginobili in at the small forward. Chicago shooting their first foul shot of the game.
One shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
And whether he's starting or coming off the bench, Ginobili makes an impact. The type of player any team would love to have.
Curry's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And here's Rondo. Ginobili looking around. Outside for Rondo. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Brooklyn leading by 8. Curry outside. Curry! What else is new?
I mean, just so easy for Curry to get that 3 off. Beautiful shot.
Weber against James. Mourning with the screen. LeBron kicks to Rondo. Pass to Ginobili. 5 to shoot. Kidd sets the pick for Ginobili. The rebound by Thurman. Weber outside. On the wing, George. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And this is the way to stretch the floor. PG-13 with a good look from the corner, and he nails it.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. Rose, he's checked in for Chicago. Embiid, he's checked in for Brooklyn.
Substitution on the court.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Outside Rose. To the left wing. 5 on the clock. He's off on that one. George with the defensive effort. Brooklyn leading by 14. Pass to Curry. And Curry with the stuff.
I mean, is there anything Steph Curry doesn't do?
Outside Rose. They need this. And good. As it just snugs right down through the net. Brooklyn with the ball. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Curry outside. Rebound by the Bulls.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Hits it from three-point range. Kid's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, the concentration from Kidd at the arc, a big part of how he stays consistent from there.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Brooklyn.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
Kevin McHale, he checked in for the Bulls. Jordan comes in for Rondo. Jordan inside. Carter on him.
He's so agile at 7 feet. Embiid covers a lot of territory.
And Embiid has got the ball here for Brooklyn. The three from George. Here's Weber, and the layup falls. Weber's got 4 this quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And the rejection by Curry.
Hustle, anticipation, those are keys for Steph Curry on blocks like that.
Weber dishes to Curry. Over Kidd. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Weber. That's 7 points for Stephen Curry.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Pass to LeBron. Wow, the athleticism of LeBron James.
Not the first, and certainly not the last time we'll see this. LeBron finding airspace.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
Your test team.
Jokic, he's checked in for the Bulls. Rondo comes in for Jason Kidd. And then for Brooklyn, James Worthy's checked in for Weber. James comes in for Vince Carter. And Irving subbed in for Stephen Curry. And stolen by Jordan. Looking to end his cold spell. And the rejection by LeBron.
That anticipation off the charts. Great job by LeBron to deny that one.
Nice shot by Worthy.
Just playing with poise and confidence, man. They continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Jordan against George. Back to Rondo. Pass to Rose. It's hauled in by George. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Kept alive. Here's Worthy. The kick out to Irving. Back to Worthy. Takes the three. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
From deep three-point land. And Embiid throws it down.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Well, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
And so it's Brooklyn closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And on the floor for Billy Cunningham as we get into the second half. They've got James. Irving is out there with George. Then it's Weber, and it's Embiid in at the center position. Jordan on the wing, defended by George. Jordan against George. Outside Rose. Shoots it. Paul George grabs the miss.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. For Chicago, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
The drive, the willpower of Michael Jordan is on a completely different level. He is competing every second he is on the floor and always looking for any way he can beat you.
Here's Kidd and Embiid with the block. And here we go. George heading down.
Yes, sir. Well, not only looking at Paul George get up, look at the guys on the bench loving it from PG.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Lopez is checked in. Brooklyn shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
Paul George.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Embiid, he's checked in for Brooklyn.
Breakers dance crew.
Rose passes to Duncan. Jordan outside. There's the triple. Weber pulls it in. Weber's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And here's LeBron outside. And so it's Rose bringing it up for the Bulls. Here's Jordan. And that comes off the assist by Duncan. Jordan's got 7.
Yeah, it's just amazing the hang time Jordan gets, even on a simple. Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Kidd against Irving. Jordan, that's for 2. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on George. And this will be his 2nd and 3rd shots at the line here.
At the line for your home team.
And both free throws good for Jordan. Brooklyn leading by 22. Here's George. And he makes good on the layup. That's now 8 points for Paul George.
So good, so experienced. Paul George can convert the toughest of buckets.
Pass to Rose. Knocked away. Jordan. And the Bulls with another miss. Well, we're into the 3rd quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. The kick out to Irving. Knocks down the 3-ball. Irving's got 5 points now in the quarter.
One thing LeBron James can dictate is how his teammates get going. Smart pass there.
Irving's got nearly everything to drop for him, shooting 5 of 6 from the field. McHale passes to Duncan. Tries again. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
A tremendous score with the ball in his hands. Duncan, just too much for the D to handle.
For Chicago, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. He's off on the 1st. The Bulls making a switch here. Ginobili's checked in. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn.
2 minutes.
Here's George. Count that one. George has got 10 points.
You let PG get the ball inside at your own risk. He's going to punish you there.
Pass to Duncan. And a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Here's Carter driving to the basket. Jordan dishes the Kidd. Jordan deciding where to go with it. Just 5 to shoot. George with the defensive effort. To the middle. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Duncan with a screen on Curry. For 3, Kidd. They get the rebound. Duncan kicks to Jordan. Over George. Offline from the high post.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Carter with the bucket.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. And you got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Kidd passes to Jordan. Here's Duncan. Worthy defending. Duncan misses. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 19-7 run.
Oh!
Yes, sir.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Jordan passes to Ginobili. Here's McHale. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Brooklyn ahead, running away with this one. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with Jordan on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. We've got McHale. James is out there with Rose. Then there's Ginobili. And it's Rondo in at the 1 spot. That try by Carter. Outside for George. Pass to Worthy. Off target from 3-point range. And so James will bring it up for Chicago. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
The ball goes to your home team.
Rondo passes to Rose. McHale with a screen on George. It's blocked.
You know, I'm not sure another player combines defense and offense as well as Thurman. The only reason he doesn't get more blocks is because so many guys are afraid to bring the ball anywhere near him.
Now, there are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
George against Rose. 6 to shoot. Worthy with the rebound. Rose has gone 1 of 6 shooting so far. Carter inside the 3-point line. Good, and it's Worthy picking up the assist. And here are the Bulls now. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Inside. McHale, that's good.
Now, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Up top, Curry. He's covered by Rondo. Good on the shot.
That's tremendous balance. Steph's ability to keep his composure in that tough situation, work in a tight space, that's impressive.
Rondo dishes to LeBron. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Back to Rondo. Over Thurman. Here's McHale. The kick out to LeBron. Ginobili gets a wide open look. Off target with his three.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
The shot. And it's Carter missing.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
The rebound by Thurman. And here's Brooklyn. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Vince Carter the bucket on the assist by George.
For 3.
George has got his 4th assist in this one. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter of this one. McHale setting the pick for LeBron. Fires from way outside. Vince Carter grabs the miss. Carter's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. From deep, George. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Pass to Rose. Over George. That's short off the rim. Brooklyn with the ball. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Here's Curry. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
James kicks to Rondo. Carter against Ginobili. Pass to Rondo. And the rejection by Curry. Carter with the 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line, and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Rondo finds James. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Berry,